One of the things I get asked about a lot is Lucille Ball's connection to Star Trek. And is it really true that she was responsible for the show? A big, definite yes to that. And the reason for it was, Lucille Ball was the president of Desilu Studios, the studio that she founded with her husband, Desi Arnaz, when they started I Love Lucy. Well, after her divorce, she bought out Desi's share, ran the studio, and at the time, Desilu was going through a dry spell. They had not had a hit series in a long time. In fact, the only major hit they had was Lucy's own show, The Lucy Show. Lucy at times did not want to even continue doing the series, but she realized she had to for the sake of the studio, because it was the only bargaining chip they had. The only real power they had left was The Lucy Show, which actually in the 1960s, because many more people had television sets, was drawing bigger ratings than I Love Lucy, which had been the number one show of the 1950s. So it was powerful. And CBS every year had to basically get on their knees and beg Lucy to come back to do another season because it was valuable to them as well. And so Lucy usually would get a lot of perks put into her contract. And one of those was money for her to develop her own projects. And it was money that she could keep for herself, or she could apply it to actual pilots to develop television shows. She loved the pilot for Star Trek, the first one that was shot, but it was rejected and it did not sell. And Lucy was an intuitive woman. She's very smart. She knew the business of television, and she knew in her gut Star Trek was going to be big. So she, out of her own pocket, through this development money she had, she paid for the pilot, the second pilot that did sell, that became the series Star Trek, and of course went on for all of the sequel series and the movie franchise. The reason it belongs to Paramount is because Lucy sold Desilu to Paramount in 1967, but I've often suspected, just like she probably regretted that she and Desi sold I Love Lucy in 1957, they sold it for $5 million, and of course it went on to make close to $1 billion today. I think she probably wished she had held on to Star Trek as well, if that were possible, because it became enormously lucrative. But yes, we have a great debt of gratitude to Lucille Ball, because she is the one who made Star Trek happen. This has been Chuck Dransfield. Please like and subscribe my channel, Chuck's Captivating Chronicles.